Did you know that there are actually 3 different types of Tauruses? If you haven't watched part 1, I'm here to talk about deacons, or the 3 different types of each zodiac sign. Looking at deacons looks at the first 10, 20, and 30 degrees of each sign, or approximately the first 10, 20, and 30 days of each zodiac sign. The reason that this is an approximation is because each sign is actually 28 days in length, so it can't be broken up accurately into 10, 20, and 30 days. However, I'm here to give the most accurate approximation of these dates. Let's get into the 3 types of Tauruses. So Tauruses born between April 20th and the 29th are going to be Deacon 1, meaning that their primary ruler is Taurus, who's ruled by Venus, and their secondary ruler is also Taurus, ruled by Venus. These folks are going to show up as that typical Taurus, sensual, a bit lazy, and ultimately very loyal and stable. Because they're double ruled by Venus, they're really focused on aesthetics, and they also want their senses heightened as much as possible. They present as classic Tauruses. However, from April 30th to May 9th, we have Deacon 2. So they are going to have their primary ruler as Taurus, ruled by Venus, but their secondary ruler is Virgo, ruled by Mercury. So these folks are going to show up more heady and intellectual and a bit more of perfectionists than Deacon 1. They're communicative and curious, and they ultimately want to help not only themselves, but sometimes the bane of themselves to help other people. And lastly, from May 10th to May 20th, we have Deacon 3. So these folks have their primary ruler as Taurus, ruled by Venus, but their secondary ruler is going to be Capricorn, who's ruled by Saturn. You'll see Taurus Deacon 3s showing up as really hardworking, task-oriented, and they're going to be the type that want to finish their to-do list. Because they're the furthest away, they are going to show up least like typical Tauruses. So that idea of Tauruses being lazy and doing nothing but laying around and rotting in bed and wanting to eat, that's not going to show up as much with Deacon 3s. Although Taurus and Capricorn are both earth signs and they're ruled by material and earthly things, these Deacon 3s are going to be more focused on titles, accolades, and money than typical Taurus ones. Let me know your sun sign and Deacon in the comments and which sign we should cover next.